By the way, I wore this for you.
Oh my
What
goodness.
does it look like?
Thank you. My outfit in Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's like a Blue Lagoon inspired look for you.
Oh my gosh, that was a lot more covered than I was.
It was. It was. I couldn't live up to the hair, so I was like, well, I'll use fake tulle as hair.
And that hair was taped to my body.
Really?
By the way, yeah, they had to tape it to my boobs because if the wind blew, it was like, whoa.
Yeah, you're like,
There wasn't much there. But so I mentioned earlier that you started acting when you were young, and you were on Sesame Street, and that was in Mexico, correct?
I was in Sesame Street for a blink of an eye.
No, why?
Because I got kicked out. It was my first getting fired moment in life.
How old were you?
I was like 5.
Would you curse? What'd you do?
No,
What'd you say?
I was, okay, so maybe this should have said everything about me when I was little to my mother and sort of decided to not keep me in this career, but I basically was like a hyperactive child, and I also liked to rile up people. Like I was like a complete menace. I made sure to rile up the entire like kid team, like of children. And I convinced them to break into the office and break into they had like a mock-up of the entire set. And we were like jumping in it and we broke it. And it was me, and I got completely fired from my first job because I was just a complete
Big Bird fired you?
Big Bird fired me.
For real life?
And my mom said, you can't do this for a living. You are just so naughty. You can't do this. And then surely I found my way back into it. Somehow I wiggled my way in.
You have a whole appreciation for excitement and for getting people to sort of feel and come out of their comfort zone. And I think that that's really important. Moving to your new movie, it is called Ash. Can you tell us what it's about?
It's a horror movie.
Oh.
How many people love horror movies here? We like horror? She said no. She said, hell no. He said, absolutely not. Well, it's a psychological thriller. It's a really fun movie because I love watching horror films in movie theaters. It's like the one place, it's a communal experience, and everyone's kind of screaming together. And I'm in it with Aaron Paul, who's incredible.
Amazing.
And so talented in this movie, and I'm so honored to be sharing this movie with him. It's an independent film, guys. It means a lot if people can go support it. It's a little movie that we did in a back lot in a warehouse in New Zealand for no money, with a lot of love and a lot of passion, with a crazy off-the-wall idea. And it's fun. It's gory. It's crazy.
And
it makes you confused.
Who do you
I play Rhea.
Rhea.
And I'm an astronaut who basically are like trying to find life in another planet. And eventually she wakes up one day, and it starts there, where she wakes up and everyone in her spaceship has been killed, and she remembers nothing. And so we're sort of playing catch up with her and what's happened. It's fun. I think that if you like real anxiety-inducing movies.
So you love horror movies.
I love horror movies.
I can't watch them.
Do you like them?
I can't watch them.
Really?
I cannot. I was in my first movie when I was 9. I was in a horror movie, and
No way. What is it called?
It's called Holy Terror.
I'm gonna go watch it tonight.
And I get burned in a deacon's bench inside a church.
I don't want to. Oh, is that you?
And yeah, that's me. That's me
goodness.
riding my bike right before I get stuffed into a deacon's bench and set on fire. And we shot. Talk about low budget. We shot it in Paterson, New Jersey, and we shot it, and we did all the makeup in the basement of this room.
Yeah, you're just
this
like
whole
in there.
church, which was even scarier. And they didn't have any mirrors, so they made me up to look like, for my morgue shot, and I was 9, okay?
Oh, no, that's what I was gonna say, you're so little.
Oh, I was so 9, and I thought burned meant like charcoal, like, looking like a chimney sweep. Well, I took one look at this in a broken mirror, which is even another added horror.
Oh, no.
And all of a sudden, I was like, look at the guy, I had a pizza stuck on my face. And it was for the morgue shot. It was just for a photograph. And I started crying. I burst in. She was like, don't ruin the prosthetics. Don't ruin them.
And you're like,
so
okay,
I was like,
I'm sorry, I'm just really scared.
Well, I think maybe I might have to watch your horror movie. And
I'll watch yours and you watch mine.
Okay, perfect. That's a deal.
I think
that
it's
is a deal. We have to take a quick commercial break. Eiza's movie is called Ash. It opens in theaters March 21st.